Okay, there we go. I'm recording now. So I can put this up on YouTube later because the recorded one, I'm going to have to strip the music and replace it. Yeah, I do. So make sure you hit that follow button, guys. That way we can provide her with plenty of chocolate bars and ice cream and all that fun stuff. So here's where the dance floor is, I guess. They're planning to have parties and gatherings and that type of shit here like we used to do back in the day, man. Everybody would party and get together like this and have people would meet up at Club Neverdie and just kind of hang out and chill with each other. It was great social events back in the day. People don't really do that as much anymore, but they're starting to get back into it. By the way, oh shit. You guys should check out Like the Nun. She's been organizing fashion shows and that kind of thing. And we've got some more of those coming up. So when I know more about that, I will let everybody know. But we're probably going to have some events here and there. So as you can see, Club Neverdie, they did a really good job with this one in here. It's really big in here for pretty big events. There's already people advertising on the on the billboards in here. Let's go up, see if we can go upstairs. Show you around up there. That revived terminal is in case you fall off the stairs because it hurts. So yeah, pretty nice chill spot up here too if you're like pre-staging or meeting people here for your society or having an event. There's Shadow Song. Hey, First Church of Ludius. Very well. Boing. Don't try that if you don't have armor or very big stuff. Hey, there we go. All hail Ludius. Yeah, guys. So, as I was saying, the Church of Ludius is organizing some things, some events. They've also got a media hub that they are putting together, which I would encourage creators to get a hold of her and let her know what your streams are about so she can include you. I'm going to be included in the media hub with everybody else, so go ahead and check that out. I think it'll be posted on their Facebook. So yeah, we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up, guys. I'm sorry I can't really type and talk at the same time. Alright, as I said, later on the VOD will be available on YouTube. I'm going to have to kind of play with the music a little bit, but you know how that goes. But no, we're still going to be streaming for a minute. I just wanted to remind... Oh, what is going on here? That one. Alright. Let's switch. There we go. Alright, now later on we will do streams where we get back to our normal music, but because this is going on YouTube, we're going to go DCMA free. Oof. Hang on, I need to fix this. Sound. Alright. I don't want to play the music, so Alright, so this is the new club Neverdie. Let me... Ooh, I cannot type today worth it. Alright, so... Alright, so we'll check out the rest. Now, there's I want to show you guys the space bit here in a minute. Oh, well, looky here. It happens to be my captain. Where did she go? I wonder if she disconnected or something. Anyway, that is my captain. She is the one that I fly the ship for. As I have mentioned before, send her a friend request so you can get on our guest list. And we're just a private message away anytime anybody needs a warp. Okay, so now we're going to... This is where you first come into the mine over here. Well, nope, not quite. Oh, well, we might go to the ship. So, you'll come in here from the other part, which I'll show you here in a minute. Well, maybe not. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. There's Dildana Moore. Yes. She is the captain of my ship, as I mentioned. And it's not a problem to put people on the guest list. That costs nothing at all. And we don't have pickup fees either, so if we have to come get you from wherever, we will do that without charging you extra. As I said, we operate pretty securely as it is, so that's the reason for that. So we might go to the ship. Okay, so all right. Sorry about that. I can't really run around and type at the same time. So when you first get to the mine, I'll show you the other part that, the docking part where you come in, but this is a separate part of the mine. You've got this thing here, which is pretty neat looking, and then the map over here shows you where all the planets and crap are, and of course you're here at the mine. These guys I can't talk to yet, so I don't know what they do yet. Haven't figured out what those are for, but we will. So now you've got a teleporter here, right? Or you've got this where you can go to the landing pads. So if I were to go to the Starfinder, I would simply come over here. And this is how you get on a Starfinder. I have shown that before, but I don't think it's here. Well, what I'm going to have to do is go to the terminal, teleporter, and then teleport there. So this is how that's exactly what I was thinking about, was the terminal. Okay, that can go away. Alright, you guys have an ad coming up. I'll take that away because that uses stuff and things. Alright, I can keep an eye on that here. I just need to be able to see my ad manager. There we go. Well. That's all I need. That can go down there. We're gonna go into space here. Oops, in a second once I get this silly stuff, this thing situated here. Okay. Alright, we'll put that there. But anyway, as I was saying, now this teleporter here is the one at the terminal. Now you have to get in here before you can go to the rest of the mine. This is where you get to the mine from. You'll notice you have these terminals here, and here's the new space terminal, space mining terminal. Now if you want to do space mining, these two will fit on a quad or a Sleipnir. It's a basic mining laser. They're 10 pet each, and they're limited. Now they go on your ship. They don't require any specific level to start using them, but my mining laser is not even at a 1 yet, so but everybody's is going to start at 0 because these are new skills. Now the durability is excellent. The ammo burn really isn't that bad. It really isn't. I can't do the full damage interval yet, of course, but this is when I get it skilled up, that's what it'll be. 9 to 18, more on the high end. Now the unique thing about the space mining is your mining on planets does help your space mining skills. They are interconnected, so they did a good job with, keeping mining skills and all that tied in with other mining skills, like they like to do with skills. So anyway, these go on your ship, and these are blueprints for the teleportation tokens. And you've got different Kismet models now. And this is how, and you've got these, which I don't know what those are. And yeah, level 6. Yikes. It's going to be a minute before I can do any of that stuff. But anyway, you got blueprints in here for different, I'm guessing these are the different mining lasers. I'm thinking that's what these are, but I'm not sure. These Kismets, I think, are actual shoot 'em guns and not mining guns. So anyway, if you've got a big ship here, this is the teleporter that you would use to get on your ship. See, there's my ship right there. Now, when you craft those tokens, you can teleport to the other space stations with those. But I don't know how much it costs to produce those. Those probably have a pretty decent cost associated with them. So, let's see, I think I might have messed up. Nope, I'm okay. So now to get out of here, what I'm going to do, see, this is where you come in and you can land up here or on the landing pads that are a little bit below us. But if you want to leave, all you got to do, now the cool thing that they added, once you get your quad wing out, oh, by the way, I'll show you how those mining lasers work. They work like any other gun you put on your ship. You just drag and drop, and it'll put it on your ship. In your new vehicle tab here, well, because I have it out, it isn't going to do it. But anyway, one cool thing that they did do is, you see this button here, launch into space? Watch this. Oh, it might not work in here. Okay, good to know that doesn't work on a space station, which this is considered to be. So we're going to go out here and take a look at the asteroids. Ooh. Oh, I've got a good amount of ammo for it this time, so maybe we'll get some good stuff this time. But anyway, now quads fly the same speed on land, on what's considered a planet, as they do in other planet space stations. But when you get into space, oh my goodness, they're a lot faster than they used to be. Alright, so we're out in space. Now, these rocks actually have codex. And they're also shared loot. Now, the C-type, I'm told, is the least harsh to use or mine for. Oh, they fixed the mining lasers because they were looking horrible the other night. Now, the easiest way to do this is to go into third-person mode so you can see what you're shooting at. And then you just use your lasers. And you shoot at the rock. This is basically hunting rocks in space. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. No. Okay, can we keep going? And who we got over there? Okay, that guy's alright. Now, one thing you want to do, you notice most of the people out here, you're not going to get shot. Nobody's going to come after you. We're all out here just happily shooting rocks. But oh yeah, they improved that a lot. That was pretty bad last night. It was looking horrible. Now, when you do manage to pop one of these, I don't know why this one's taking so long. These were going a little, maybe they, oh, there we go. Maybe it helps if you're a little bit closer. But, as you can see, they keep heating up and they've got a morphing effect to them, which is pretty good. Now, just like on the planet, when these pop, just like the Vixens, it's auto-looted. So you don't have to worry about trying to collect loot in a quad wing that's really zippy since the update. Because these quad wings are really fast now. And really, when you're not really that skilled on these, because these are shared loot, it's okay to shoot the same rock somebody else is. In fact, that helps you both. Ooh, that was a good one. As you can see, we got a... Alright, now it won't stop. Silly thing. As you can see, it just auto-looted the asteroid. Oh, come here. And, oop, that's not an asteroid. Whoa. This can be a little bit of a pain. So yeah, I guess the general idea would be to, if you help out, these are shared loot, so it makes it easier for both of you when everybody's just first starting this out. Because as you can see, doing it this way saves a lot of ammo and all that kind of thing. Because these are slightly expensive to mine. Let's see what we get out of this one. Yeah, see, there we go. Lystrium. Yeah, these also have different loot, regular common minerals and materials in them. They're not just the special one you're going after, but they have regular standard mining materials, I guess you would say. We'll shoot a few of these and then show you some other things right quick. So, when they first got the update out, there were all kinds of... It was pretty messy. There was an exploit that people were taking advantage of that, shame on them. They should not have done that, but, you know, people will be people. Alright, let's go ahead and as you can see, these rocks, if you don't have a lot of skill, they're pretty... It takes a minute. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with what they did with the quad wings as far as speeding things up, even our Starfinder is a lot faster. But there are still a few bugs with Starfinders as far as warping. Waypoints are still off and things like that, but they are correcting it. They'll probably release another patch to fix that. But all in all, space mining is actually really turning out to be pretty fun. Alright. Ooh, that was another good one. I think they fixed the loot too, because people... Here you go. There's azurdite stone in that one. Now, the one thing is because you can't lock onto these, it makes it a bit of a pain, but it's okay. Hope I'm not pissing anybody off, but this is shared loot anyway, so shouldn't really matter. Alright. Now your tailings, you do things with those, I'll show you what you do with those probably later if I can remember. Right. Whoop, there's one. Oh, out of range. Oh, still out of range. My goodness. Okay. See, the challenging part about this is finding one that you can line up on, because they are, like I said, this is flying in the cockpit view. When you're doing this is actually what makes this a little bit easier. Because some of them, when they're far away, they are kind of hard to spot. Woo! Ah! And you can fly through them. They're not solid, but they are registered as mobs. Oh yeah, the codex. Now, these rocks have codex, which is interesting. And it's right here under asteroid. And since we're on C-type, now for the codex, look at all the mining skills that you can pick from with the codex for these. So guys, if you've ever wanted specific mining codex, here it is. You get geology, perception, fragmenting, analysis, surveying, prospecting, mining laser operator, and mining laser technology. Now there are new skills for these as well. Or professions, I mean, I'm sorry. Let me pull that up here. Maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. Where is it? There it is. Now, let's see. Oops, there it was. You got mining laser damage and mining laser hit. These two skills are what coincide with your mining lasers, obviously. So, you got some new skills for that too. Let's see. So yeah, as I said, the most difficult part about this really is the size of the asteroids, but that's okay. Any true miner will know that that's not really a issue per se. So the thing is, you need some of the things in these rocks for various reasons, and you can't mine all of these with just your basic mining lasers. Some of them you do need the more advanced lasers for, like a spot we're going to check out in a little bit. Probably when I'm done with this one, we'll check that one out. Whoops, wrong. Too bad we can't have actual guns like that. I mean, the porcupine is pretty close, but you know, one thing that would be interesting if they made it matter where you actually hit the asteroid as to how much damage you actually do to it and how quickly you mine it. But, you know, that might not be a good thing. That might just irritate the shit out of people. So after this one, we'll run to a different spot. I want to show you one of the different kinds of asteroids you can mine, and it's in deep space, but we've got these really, really fast quads now, so it won't take long to get there. Alright, we got that one. And, oh yeah. Yeah, of course. Let's see, where's my notes? Where's my notes? Oh, that's not far. Okay. Alright, so I showed you the C-type asteroids. Now we're going to go after... I'm going to show you what I think these are F-type. Show you what those look like. These are the purple ones, and I'm pretty sure my mining lasers can't even scratch these. I mentioned earlier that different asteroids have, you need the better ones for some of the more valuable ones. And in a quad, this only takes it'll take us about 11 minutes to get there. They really up the speed on these. We're moving quite along. Let's take a look. Okay, so what we've been mining so far, we've got some azurite stone, a little bit of lystrium, some belklar tailings, and some iron, and some shrapnel. Those Argonauts do drop blazer fragments, by the way, guys, along with the normal Argonaut loot. And we've got some muscle oil from that, and some novas. I think I had those, though, from something else. Okay. And we did, well, I can't look at it now, but we did get some mining skills. But when we get where we're going, we will check out the, see if we can mine some of the ore that's out where we're going, but I'm not quite sure. We'll see. It's not that far away. We'll be there in about 12 minutes. Now, where the spot we're going to is a spot that's like in the middle of nowhere. I found this spot when I was timing how long it took to get from Calypso Space Station to Next Island. And guess what, guys? 30 minutes. It took me 30 minutes to go from one side of the map to the other. So the new speed on these ships is quite a bit faster than they used to be. Now, when we get out here, because there's really probably not going to be anybody out here, I'm going to take a short break for coffee and a cigarette, and then we will, of course, that's after we test the mine. Whoa, come on. You have to cross a few server boundaries to get here also. And you'll notice they also redid the looks of the planets from space. Some of the parallax on the planets looks a lot better. It looks like those are actual mountains and peaks and ridges and valleys and water. I mean, it's a little bit too pastel for me. It's a little bit stylized, it looks like, but it's not too bad. I think it needs to go back a little bit closer towards the more accurate side, but There's only so much that the CryEngine can handle, really, in terms of shaders and procedural rendering. So I'm not sure, like I said, if my the basic mining laser can do anything with the ones we're about to look at, but we'll see. Now, there is a bit of a security thing to this, which is why you guys don't see an interface. Kind of want to keep these tucked away in my back pocket for a little bit, being as they're new. And we need all the profits we can get, so. And these are unlootable. That's why, it's going to be a little bit of a secret. But they are way out in the middle of nowhere. So, guys, that's one thing. If you explore, there are asteroids and rocks that you can get that aren't just around stations and planets. They're sprinkled around the whole map, so feel free to have a look around. I'm not sure what the pirates have been up to since this update. I know they were camping that space between Arc Moon and the station, which was not supposed to be lootable. So some of them pirates might end up with a ban, which there wouldn't be any love lost there. Alright, let's see if we can... Oops, wrong button. Oh, there's one. Now these are level 10 S-type, so I really don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with them. But just to show you what they look like, they're a little on the purpley side. Now, you have to give them credit for trying when it comes to the way they're trying to make these look. They do have multi-texturing on them, which is why they're a little bit trying to go with the little bit shiny side there, but there's only so much they can do with this engine, like I said. Now, this S-type, I'm pretty sure this laser won't even scratch. And this is a level 2, so maybe it will. Let's see. Yeah, but it's not hurting it that much. Oh my. Yeah, well, let's see. Well, let's see if we can get at least one and see what's in it. How about that? Let's see what's in one S-type asteroid so we know for the future. Oh man, I might not be well, let's see. I might not be able to break this one. Now your mining lasers will operate on universal ammo, as well as laser ammo, as you can see. But I think I'm gonna need, yeah, this is gonna require a bigger laser to do this with any amount of efficiency. But we'll see if we can crack this one for demonstration purposes. How about that? I'll show you the system tab here as we're pulling in skills. Oh man, you guys aren't getting any of the sound effects. I'm sorry, hang on. There you go. Okay, let's see what... Now, you notice these have like a little shield symbol. I'm not quite sure what that stands for yet, but my goodness, this guy is going to be expensive, fellas. Hope it's got something really good in it, maybe a Hoff. That would be nice. I haven't had one of those in ages. Or at least a global. Come on, give me a global. Yeah, as you can see, you're going to want a bigger laser for these. Because this one just, yeah. As you can do it, but awful expensive when you're not very skilled and you don't have a bigger gun. Hopefully this will be worth it. If not, that's okay. Maybe I'll discover a new ore type or something. Because I don't think all of them have been discovered yet. So who knows? And guys, this is just a level 2 one of these. Ugh. We're almost there. It's a good thing these don't regenerate. Could you imagine how frustrating that would be? Yeah, I think it is resistance. Ugh. Okay, we're not doing this one again for a while. That's already chewed through half my ammo. Actually, a little more. Oh, well, that was... Yeah, okay, that was kind of worth it. That's not bad. And I unlocked a new... Alright, you can stop shooting, dummy. They really got to fix that. Alright, and you get a new... I got a new asteroid codex. I can't talk with a shit today. Well, alright, what's the funny business going on with the codex here? Come on. Come on. Alright. There it is. Just lag. So now I have 2. And oh, I got a good one. That's a good amount of skill for 1 asteroid. Let's see what the rewards for that is. That's a pretty decent reward. I wonder if they're all the same, but, you know, let's see what this reward is. Nope, they're different. Alright. Groovy. So, let's see, where are we? That is close to next island, I think. Yep. Alright. And this is a known asteroid field too, by the way, guys. You see the blue here? It's in the nesting grounds. So, yesterday, I'll tell you what we'll do. Since I'm that close to the station, let's go to the station. And we'll show you, we'll beam down to the planet, and then I'll show you what launch into space does when I get going the right way here. That's Toulon. There it is. That's a navigation beacon. Oh, okay. Station is this away. But we're not going to the station, but actually, yeah, we will. This won't take very long to get there. Now those navigation beacons, I haven't quite figured out what the deal with those is yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. I think they're supposed to be a way to quickly get across space, kind of like Stargates do in EVE Online and practically every other game in the world. Pretty sure that's what they're for. No, it's over here. So that was actually a pretty decent return. But, like I said, I don't like how much ammo it cost me. So, we'll have to wait to get on those until we got better skills. So, yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with the new update. I think it's a pretty... Wait, I just saw... Was that a... Oh, there's the station. As you can see, yeah, the waypoints are off. And I'm going to have to remember that when I'm piloting, because if I warp in down here, I still have to get up to the station to drop people off. So flying around in my quad wing, not spending, fuel in the ship, and anybody that flies a Starfinder knows what I mean by that, or a mothership. See, there's some things we kind of have to keep to ourselves because we are a business after all, and trade secrets are not good to give away. Not too smart, but I'll tell you one thing we do have is okay, he's in a slab. Upstanding. Okay. You guys are fine, don't worry. I don't shoot at people like you guys. Boxer, though, I had him cornered the other night. He was stuck between me and PvP space, right on the edge of non-PvP, right at Next Island Station. And he was stuck there for a good hour before he managed to slip away. That was fun. I had him down to about 10% on his quad, but... Whoa. Hey, what the shit? I've only got one engine? Graphics bug. My ship, well, maybe my ship is... Oh, there it goes. Right when we land, the engine comes back on. Okay. Whatever. So... they made teleport to the planet free, and they sort of made teleporting back into space free, and I'll show you that in a minute. And when you get your tailings, these are the new stations, the new recycling stations for the tailings, and you turn these into PED. And what can I hope to find in tailings? See, these are this is a chance of what you have to receive when you recycle your tailings. Piles of diamonds, pile of rubies, pile of opal, pile of emeralds, garnets, Landorium stone, Morpheus, Vesperite, Regilite, Quantum Stone, Platinum, Adozamite, Dinium, I can't pronounce that. Pyrite, cobalt, gold. That's good because we need gold for the starfinders and other motherships and privateers. That's a really good one to get out of tailings. Copper, that's also needed for the capital ships. Azurite is also a needed one. Ignesium is also one. Belcar is also one. Lystrium isn't one. And iron. So these are all the materials you have a chance of getting. But as you can see, you need quite a bit of them. Like you need to save up. Okay, I've actually, the next mining run, well, let's see, I might have that much after we pop that one. Wait, that's not the right thing. So that's where you get the tailings for your blueprints for your nope, not yet. So I would have to do another mining run to get enough tailings to convert them into the other material that you saw. Now the materials in here, what can you hook with? Like let's see, Morpheus stone, you need 20 of those for the blueprint for the Pioneer, I think it is, the smaller mining ship that can hold 3 people. You need 20 of those per click to try and when you get that blueprint, if you're going that route. Or there is a mission that you can collect all the hang on. Let me check out my missions. Let's see. Yeah, your tailings. Now what you need for this is actually a set of missions that you run around and you do this stuff, and it gives you the materials you need to build or to trade the NPC that you get this mission from. You trade all the materials that he asked for a Pioneer. So that's one way you can get it. Another way you can get it is through crafting the interplanetary tokens. The blueprints for them drop when you're crafting those, and this is how you would get the materials that the blueprint calls for if you want to try your hand at crafting them. So this is where you get the materials for all that. It's right here. You take your tailings and you stick it in there, and when you got enough, you roll the dice and see what you get. Now you'll notice we can just plop all the way down to next island. If I had tokens, I could go to any one of these stations, but I don't. So we're just going to drop down to next island right quick. We do have a disciple down here that is getting ready to probably graduate today. So, poof, there's no more cost to go down here. Let me see.
New walls so wide, where do I go? Play fresh in town, got so much to know. Guns to buy, monsters to fight, looking for a path in the dim moonlight. Entropians calling, new player roams free, humming these blues in this wild new sea. Quest on my mind, coins in my hand, losing directions in this vast land. Friends I might find, or foes on the go. Every step's again